Well, hello to all my friends on the interwebs who love miniatures. I am Doc Ian. It is a Monday, and I'm here to ramble. It is in fact Monday the 12th of February, 2024. And I'm here to ramble about miniatures, but there are no miniatures in sight. There's just terrain pieces, and this is because what got completed this week was only these terrain pieces. There's 10 pieces of sort of World War II terrain, ruined French farmhouses or the like, and I don't know. I just got more interested in painting this than the actual miniatures. Possibly because it's been a hot minute since I painted any terrain last time, and maybe that's why I got more into it, because it it felt like, oh, I haven't done this in a while. Yeah, it's a nice stretch. It's something different. I've been painting these dudes for so long. Yeah. So my statistics this week will not change at all, because, spoiler, I haven't bought anything new this week either. So we're just sort of marching in place, really, as far as the numbers go. But you know, I got the chance to do something different for a while and paint something I haven't painted in a while, and that in itself was a nice breather, a nice refreshing difference. And I think it turned out fine. That's it. One liberating thing about painting terrain is you don't have to be that picky with it. I mean, because the actual use for it is only gameplay. This is never going to be like for display or anything. So it just needs to look good enough for the battlefield. And I think this does. So there's going to be some still pictures at the end where you can look at it even more closely, and you can see all the rough spots. But, you know, they don't matter so much. Let's move on to the stuff that I have not finished. And as mentioned, I haven't gotten that far with these guys. A few splashes of color on them, just very, very roughly started. Still quite a long ways to go on these, but you know, they'll get there eventually. Not much else to say. Now this is my new prep. This is all hassle-free miniatures, and I've put most of them on these resin bases I had. Street, like cobblestone bases. I think you can make it look like it looks more like bricks, but oh well. Rectangular cobblestones. They exist, right? Except this guy, because this guy for some reason was not on a tab. He was on a full base, or rather sort of a semi-base, sort of a little bit oval. And it was just, cutting that off was, no, that would have been way too much work. So I just put him on a normal 25mm base, added some texture, so he's going to be a bit different from the others. But anyway, cleanup was fine. I changed one thing. I said I would use the Uzi for this character, this arm with the Uzi, but I realized, where is she? I decided that this pose was more fun with the pistol, because while also partly because but well, mostly because if I'd had the Uzi, she would not be holding it gangsta style. She would be holding it straight on, like a proper firing pose. This is more cinematic. It's not realistic. You would never actually fire a gun this way, but I don't think. But it looks cooler. So there's that. You know, if I ever paint another version of her, I'll use the Uzi. But for now, this goes in my bit box. And anyway, these are just about ready for priming. I'll prime them later today, and they'll be ready for putting paint on it tomorrow. That's fine. Well, look at this new machine. This is going to be an unusual outro for this video because it's not showing you any new arrivals, it's not showing you any new projects, it's just showing this new little toy I have. I showed you the box of this last week. I put it together. It's not fully done. I've assembled it in the sense that I've put all the pieces together and screwed them in, attached everything. I had to go out and buy a new extension cord for it that was grounded because I didn't have one, to get it to power up. I have not done the final attunements. I have not done any test prints. I've just been so tired and not had very much time to do things. But this, because I'm a little behind, because I have still so many unpainted models left from last week, I've decided new projects for next week. It's going to be whatever I test print. It's probably mostly going to be terrain. I'm going to try a few miniatures, like a character or monster models, just to see how they come out. I'm not expecting them to be great, but I want to see what it looks like. And whatever I can manage to print by next week is what I'll paint for the week after that. How's about that? And probably there'll be a few models left over from this week, like those hassle-free guys I just showed you. I probably won't finish all of those by next Monday. And if worst comes to worst, if I'm painting really quickly, yeah, I'll add a few things. I have all those. Still have some modern day hassle-free minis and some modern day and post-apocalyptic Reaper minis from that big box. I could add if need be, but I don't think so. Anyway, looking forward to trying this thing out, and I hope you're curious about the results as well. You'll have to tune in next week to see what I produce. Until then, this is Dakian, hoping you like, share, and subscribe. And also, join me here again in a week. Same day of the week, same channel, same Dakian, who for now is signing off.